welcome back to the Wafflehouse in Exandria.
Hey!
Very muted.
I didn't realise I hadn't started recording, sorry. I've got the arse end of that.
Okay. Well, nobody listens to your recording, nobody listens to my recording, so don't know why we bother. A resume from last week. So,
the other half of the Waffle House decided that jumping down into a giant pit of a worm's lair was a great idea, and came to the rescue of Llewyn and Fomos, paralysed and having various grubs buried into their bodies. By pure luck, which is never going to happen again, Dak as a fire elemental managed to blend in with nothing but other lava and fire, and sneak over to us before casting a spell which just immediately started to fight. Much fights were had, much swallowing of party members, and some splashing of lava by Dersius, which I'm sure was useful at some point. The party overcome their adversary, but to great cost. Llewyn and Fomos have permanently been altered from this escapade, both feeling very weak, Llewyn to the point where he can't even wear his armour anymore. And that is where we left it.
It was a little bit more. You had a rest in the Boreal tent, and you travelled forward northwards to find the Shieldbreaker. Lord Darcy, you suddenly realise that your foresight is now down. 8 hours have come and gone since it was cast. Towards the end of the day, the sky is getting darker. There is a thick layer of smoke hanging there. Most of the demon army is to the south of you, heading towards Singorn. Ahead of you is the Shieldbreaker. And go. Ahead of you is a Shieldbreaker. You had seen legions of demons attached to chains trying to pull this machine. They had failed, and they were pulled back into the mechanics. The anti-magic shield round it had actually banished them out of this realm. They had disappeared. The smoke is dense here. You see out of the top of the Shieldbreaker, there is dense black smoke coming out. Around it you can see the lieutenants, the wobblers, the demons with bows which are dangerous. And there's a Marolith at the front who is trying to command people. They are struggling to move this device. You know that a party of elves had descended on it and killed the forest beasts that had been pulling it before many of them had succumbed either to the demons, to the chaos worm which you saw, the demon worm, or to the lurker in the water. You have passed without a trace on. They do not see you. This infernal machine in front of you is hard to miss. Wafflehouse, what do you wish to do?
Charge!
Nope.
Oh, I'm only joking.
We seem to have an opportunity for the element of surprise.
Charge! It's so rare that we get the chance to spring the trap.
I know, it's almost unheard of for us. Well, I have two things that can reach him from here, but I don't think either one is particularly effective in this situation, so Anyone else got any ideas?
Well, from the excuse me, from the intel that we've been given on this device, remember, magic will not work directly, and as usual in this part of the world is highly suspect at the best of times anyway. Therefore, my recommendation is those with more mundane skills, such as Lord Darcy here and Dear Cat, may be best equipped to deal with this infernal mechanism, while we support from the background, ensuring they have time to do their work, whether that being with subterfuge or not.
Yeah,
I
makes
agree.
You know
But if
you have
explain
the
that
black powder in keg in your or hogshead in your portable hole.
Yes.
Who has the portable hole?
It's either me, you, or JC, because it seems to flitter around.
I don't have a portable hole full of gold. I don't know what you're on about.
Dak, given how I'm feeling right now, probably best that you hold on to this instead.
Sure.
I don't want to lose. I don't want you guys to lose this.
No, that's fair.
Could have lost it earlier, so it's going to give that over to Dak.
So Fomos is looking terrible. In the left side of his face is burnt, as you know from previously. He's looking almost skeletal now. His face is ashen and drawn, and there's big black bags under his eyes. It's almost like black veins running from around his eyes now. Even the horns themselves have taken on a darker luster to them. And Llewyn is hobbling. He's using his staff of ice to help him ambulate. Again, he is struggling as well.
So I wonder if perhaps maybe JC and Dersius could maybe go invisible, do we think? And try and sneak through?
I feel like I might cause a problem at the moment, trying to sneak through, even with these spells. I'm really not feeling well. Could I potentially hide in the ring and JC holds the ring for us whilst we go through? I'm assuming invisibility covers that.
Anything that I carry would be either
Invisible.
stealthed or
Yeah.
invisible.
I think that's for the best at the moment.
The only problem you may have is often abyssal beings have the ability to see through invisibility. They often have sight beyond that of regular creatures.
And those fellas with the bows were pretty nasty at range.
Indeed.
Well, if you have any way to actually blind them as opposed to magic, any sort of darkness, then you'd probably be in for a solution there.
I mean, I can of a fashion. It's going to make it more difficult for us to get there, though. That's the only problem. Because my thinking is like some of the effects towards the end of Storm of Vengeance heavily obscure everything within a 360-foot radius. But it means then
Why don't we?
it's going to make it very difficult to get there and to get there uninjured, because that's going to be pretty brutal to try and walk through.
Yeah, I'm wondering also maybe that we could just use some coverage on the left-hand side where the trees are.
True.
That with passive out a trace might be enough.
So the sun is suddenly the air is illuminated as the sun drops below the smoke clouds, and briefly the area is much more bright before the sun gradually sets in the west and dusk rapidly descends.
This might work to our favour.
The trees are ablaze still, although the fires are starting to die down, but they are giving enough light in this area for at least a low light cover. So effectively everything is low light now. Of course that doesn't mean any, that's for those who've got dark vision, that's not an issue. Up to their dark vision range.
I blink and everything just goes back to normal light.
Yeah.
So, are we thinking sneaking from their left would be, or their right as it would be?
Yeah, I think that looks better than trying to cross this path. I think there's too much of an empty space ahead. If we went north, you'd definitely get caught before we get to those trees. There's no way we'd get that far. I think we're safer going. I think my recommendation would be, if I can draw arrows, would be go between these trees and then head up this way. If we can get to the side of the Shieldbreaker and flank them, maybe that'll give us a bit more of a chance to split either side. And again, as you say, half of us deal with the demons and the other half deal with the magical shield.
It certainly sounds like the makings of a plan.
Of course, I could use my telekinesis to pick up and throw the black powder at the object, although it would need some form of ignition.
Well,
Fireball is always an option.
Not inside the shield, it won't be. We must have flint or some such for those not magically inclined when they were camping out on their own.
Actually,
You've got telekinesis. You've got telekinesis to throw the black powder. Why don't you throw the black powder and then take a burning branch from one of the burning trees next to it and telekinesis that into the black powder?
Yes.
May I offer a solution? I just happen to have these. I'm going to pull out my pocket. I have a bag of beans.
Sure.
If you dump these out on the floor, imagine it being like flint, immediate ignition, although it is a little bit explosive.
Are they magic in nature, though?
Well, I don't know of any normal beans that cause a fire.
No, can't say as I do. I'm just hesitant to rely on any magical effect inside the shield because we've already been told it may or may not work. And if we go in there with that being our only way of getting things going, we could come a cropper.
Well, suit yourself.
No, I like it as a either plan B or C or even an A, as long as we've got something else to go with it if it doesn't work for some reason.
Can I give these to Dak as well? I can send you the description for them.
Sure.
It says 5 of them. I'll send you the description in a bit because it's quite a long one. I'll try and WhatsApp you it or something.
Okie dokie. I'd imagine between us, someone in their pack of stuff will have a steel and flint or something, or matches, or I don't know, something.
If you don't, you don't.
Dursis, when you're out, when we found you, how were you surviving and making camp by yourself?
I wasn't. I was with elves.
About wrapping a bit of cloth around the end of an arrow, lighting the arrow, and then launching said arrow.
Dursis should have a tinderbox, but yeah. I quite like the idea of JC with a fire arrow.
Yeah, I mean, that would certainly work, I would think.
Of course, it would only count as one.
In that case, then, Dursis, don't you think that each one of those grubs that was killed would count as one? Can you count that high?
How many were there? I didn't see the grubs.
Oh, at least one.
Okay, I'll
100.
give you 1 for the grubs. Were they fierce grubs?
Oh, the fierce.
Just points at himself and Llewyn. Yeah, clearly. Okay.
So what are you doing? You can see now the Wobblelasses are... JC, you see one of the Wobblelasses has something in its arms and it just starts to ingest it. From this range, it's hard to see, but it looks like an arm, a humanoid arm.
One of them got peckish.
So are we thinking the less magically inclined will go into the shield, yes?
I think that's the best option here, Chris.
Alright, so that I have this clear. We sneaky up on the left.
Yes.
We kill everything. And then we go in the shield and we kill the big thing.
Pretty much.
The only concern I have with this plan is we are under the assumption that said construction is a benign entity and will not be involved in anything that is happening.
True.
You do see smoke coming out of a chimney at the top. Behind it, sitting on the ground, cross-legged, there's a fox-like creature holding a box, and in that box, a little bit like an Xbox controller, and there's a wire that goes from that into the shield and attached to the machine itself.
Well, that seems like a point of importance. We should probably mess with that.
I don't like him. He looks sneaky. The sneaky ones are the worst. Get him first. If we sneak up close, but what if we don't get close enough? Can anyone give me an extra little, go?
Not accounting for chaotic disruptions. Yes.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Was you thinking of foresight in him again?
Oh, yeah, he will have foresight for much more of the day.
Okay. It's just practically a permanent buff for him at this point.
I mean, foresight lasts the entire day.
Yeah, it's great.
It is a very
I thought
good
it was
spell.
8. I thought it was 8 hours.
Sorry, I mean that's effectively the
Yep.
adventuring day. I don't think we've spent 8 hours yet.
We have, because when you cast it in the morning, you've been travelling all day. You've had a number of encounters, and you've been travelling all day. It's 8. The foresight has gone down now.
Okay, fair enough.
It's almost a bit weird not being able to see in the future. I don't like it.
I mean, do I want to give you foresight? I suppose so.
I mean, it's Llewyn's call. If you have other things that are
I do
cool.
have other things which are very cool, which includes turning it into a menagerie of different forms, which probably don't have the debilitating, massive gaping wounds that I have at the moment. As I pluck some of the fabric out of the gaping hole in my chest.
Yeah, you should probably keep hold of that as an ace in the hole if you need it.
Yes, but let us be honest. When it comes to dealing things that stop magical abilities, Dersi's going to have far more use than I will. Although the interaction between my abilities and anti-magic fields, I have no idea. It may drop when you're inside.
This is true.
Still, I am going to go on the basis that Dersius, this is so important to you that yes, let's see what goes wrong. So I'm going to give you foresight, and then I'm going to click the button and see what goes horribly wrong. Okay.
You turn yourself into a sheep.
I get to make a saving throw.
Okay, make a saving throw against your spell DC. So a wisdom saving throw against polymorph.
Wisdom saving throw against polymorph. Nope.
You are a sheep.
Oh,
when you have a sheep, you have the intellect of a sheep because you cast polymorph, and you start bleating.
Percy has punched the sheep.
Okay. I punched the sheep.
Thought to damage it.
Yeah, if I was told to punch it, I'm going to punch it.
Okay, well, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Right, you're not going to miss a sheep. You've got foresight, you're not going to miss it.
Be very funny if you did, though.
So So it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so 6.
Cool. So I take 2 additional hit points of damage.
And you are prone on the floor. However, the commotion has alerted the Marolith to your presence. They look up and see a sheep. And they see Dersius swing a fist and clobber the sheep.
Bah, I mean, ow!
That's one more.
Sorry, it was better than a gaping wound.
And so what we're going to do, I'm afraid, is to go into combat, into turn order. We're going to do you followed by them. Okay?
Can I ask before that, if that's okay, like at that point, before Lua hit the sheep, I would have got into the ring and asked JC to hold it before we'd got into combat, because I would have expected we'd snuck off, not beaten up a sheep. Is that okay? Can I slip that in?
You can make your you're now in the ring.
Okay. Yeah. Before he hops in, he'll just what was I going to say?
Oh goddamn, we are really far away.
Yeah.
Sorry, take me back a minute. What was I going to say? I was going to say something before I went in.
I don't know.
What was I going to say? I think I was just going to say, before you got in the ring, I would have just been like saying, good luck. And I hopped in the ring, and then JC holds that, because they would have been like, it wouldn't have been a problem. Thought you'd all been managed, but no. Hit a sheep.
Little did you know, within half a second.
Plan's gone, never mind.
You just... All you hear actually is, as I stepped in the ring and he punches that sheep, all you hear is this like head slap where he just goes like, oh God's sake.
What would be hilarious if Dersius actually had a brainwave, realised what's happened, immediately dons what looks like a chef's hat and starts preparing a leg of lamb.
Re involved tonight, guys.
Yeah.
So you can look up and you can see the Wobblelasses are getting their bows out.
Oh, bollocks.
Okay.
Oh, JC Ward tries to hide behind the nearest blade of grass.
We haven't got turn order yet, have we?
No, you go, then they go.
Okay.
And they're going to keep it like that as well, because there's the turn order thing is not working very well.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, well, I will take the executive decision to make a poor choice, and everyone run after the wave, and I will cast Tsunami, and have it go...
Tsunami?
Yeah, exactly. 100 feet in front of us, moving 50 feet around for 6 rounds towards them, so we can run after it and close the distance and have a massive, great big wall of water between us and them.
Ooh, that sounds really interesting.
Okay, so it's 100 feet ahead of you.
Yes.
Good night, Fomos. See you next week.
See you.
See you later, mate.
Bye-bye.
So I'm going to give... How long is the water? What's the size?
It is 300 foot long and 300 foot high and 50 foot thick.
Bloody hell. Okay.
That's a tsunami, that.
Yeah, it's pretty much as it says on the tin.
That is big, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not letting me draw that. Why not?
It's too powerful for even the game to manage.
A rectangle. There we go. 50 feet wide, yeah?
Yeah, it's 300 foot long, 300 foot tall, and 50 foot thick.
Okay.
Well, we're not making fire this time.
No, well, I'm going to put fires out, so I'm calling this a druid win.
You need to wild magic surge as well.
You do
I
need
do. Yeah.
Oh, I want to see a goat this time.
Yeah. It's my
Any
turn.
water effect is turned into a fire effect.
Yeah, that's Sod's law, isn't it? Oh, I've made a tsunami of fire, whoops.
Yep.
If I die within the next minute, I spring back to life.
Oh, it's good when you get it.
A fire recarnate spell, so it could be anything.
Yep. Yeah, could
Okay.
be anything.
So suddenly this ball, what's the spell component? You got the spell components for this, yep?
It is components, visual smag. There is no component.
Okay, so a wall of water just forms in front of you.
Run after it.
And it's 50 feet tall.
It's 300 foot tall.
300 feet tall. That's big.
300 wide,
It's
300 tall.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so this block of water just goes forward. Okay. Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Gaping in
Trying not to get wet.
Well, I suppose
You've got a hat, you'll be fine.
I suppose the main thing to do is to get the useful people in range. So what I'm going to do is this like a full regular turn? I can do my movement speed.
Yeah.
Which is reduced at the moment because I'm a bit of a cripple. So that's 25. So it gets me there.
So you hobble forward.
No, sorry, I've gone one too far on that. And then I am going to attempt to get Dersius up in the front line where he's needed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to push the button to see if I incinerate him by accident.
Okay. So
And incredibly loudly, making your ear hurt, Dag. Louis just shouting, Dersius! Get in the front line! No!
Do it now!
So I get to move you up to, I believe it's 90 feet away from me, so I can get you just before the wave if you like.
Okay, you're not going to throw me into it, are you?
No,
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be in it.
I'm going to put you just behind it. It's going to look as though you're pushing it.
Dak, can they actually see through the water?
At 50 foot thick, I'd be very surprised if you could.
Does it say it obscures vision?
Hang on, let me put the description up because then we can all have a laugh at it. Can't see anything about vision.
Okay, so I'm going to put on here it is so it's 300 tall at the moment, yeah?
Yep.
Good lord.
Yes, this is not really what this spell was designed for, but, close enough.
I think if we'd planned this, Dersis could have surfed on this wave.
I know. I mean, hey, if you like me, it's a 90-foot range. I could drop you right in the centre of it.
How to take a situation that we've somewhat salvaged and ruin it.
Okay.
So throw the idiot in.
So, if you see where I've got the arrow, could you put yourself there, Dersius, just on the other side of the wall? Whoop.
Okay. Whoop. He's gone. Okay. JC.
I'll start heading forward the same as Dersius because I need to be at the front of the door, don't I?
Falling behind, JC.
Bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And do I do action dash? If you do 3 dashes in a turn, it's 3 quarters movement, isn't it? It's like a point of exhaustion, isn't it?
No, if you do it, you can do it for a number of turns equals your Constitution bonus, and then you have to start making exhaustion rolls, Constitution saves after that.
Cool. Well, I'll use my action to sort of come and stand next to him.
Yep.
And I'll be like, I got you here with that magic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
So, so they come back. Okay, so they have gone.
What's that noise over there, Yargalak? Oh, I don't know.
Are you going to hear, you can't hear what they're, you can't hear anything from them at all because there's this this tsunami is there, just roaring away.
No, it's just by coincidence. That's what the demons said to each other.
Yeah.
Goodness me, Yakasol. It looks as though it's awfully wet over there.
That's not a mountain. That's a wave. So I could try and put that on. Go there. Okay, so that's them done. Back to Wafflehouse go.
Cool. Would we want to move the wave first? That makes sense?
So that
Probably,
moves
'cause
50 feet, yeah?
Yep, towards them. And it gets 50 feet less in height, so now it's 250 feet tall.
Oops, no.
I'm just concentrating on that, so I'm just going to move.
Okay, so it's now it's 50 feet less tall. It's 250 feet tall now.
Yep.
Okay. And the trees are just being knocked over, and the fires are just going out. There's light around, but it's starting to get darker.
Good. Right. Well, I'm concentrating, and I've movement and dashed for my turn. So that's me. I'm done.
So let's put your concentration marker on, shall we?
Yep.
There we go.
There you
go. Okay. Who's next?
I've just moved myself, basically.
Yep. So the ground's quite wet. It's slick and muddy underfoot. If you're going to dash, I would suggest you on the mud. You would have to make a acrobatics roll. It wouldn't be difficult, but it is quite slick underfoot.
Bloody hell!
JC hasn't. JC actually surfs this.
Yep.
Actually, with JC with that, you can actually get an extra 5 foot of movement with that because you're just skidding it.
I'll be tickling the water.
Yep.
Can you lend me some, please?
So, Dersius, you need to roll. You dash.
Yeah.
So, Dersius, could you just make an acrobatics? Okay, well, 10 will be the number, so that's fine. It is not easy because the ground's wet, but the water was only over it for a short period of time, so you're okay. But there's this 250 feet wall of water right in front of you. It's quite sort of awe-inspiring to see. And you realise this came from Dak. Okay. Dak, what are you doing?
So I've moved and I've dashed, and I'm concentrating.
So you need to make an acrobatics roll as well?
I think I've only just got to where the wave started.
Oh, have
I
you?
was a bit behind. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then Llewyn.
Okay. Llewyn is just going to hobble forward. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's all I can move. And to keep up with the rest of the cool kids, I'm going to try and pop myself next to them. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. As Llewyn appears next to Dersius, he appears to look pretty similar, except all of his facial hair has now been replaced by a thick layer of feathers.
Oh, are you still very loud?
Yes!
And every time you shout, some feathers sort of splutter out of your mouth as well. Okay. So that's them. They are going to stand back here. Okay. He's going to stand there. Back to you again. So, moves forward again.
Mm-hmm.
Another 50 feet. So it's only 200 foot tall now.
It is.
Only 200.
Only, yeah.
Only.
Yeah.
And the trees are just collapsing. This is 270 feet. This because I marked it out wrong. But it's there, and the trees are collapsing. The fires are going out as soon as you go over them.
Dak falls on his butt.
Dak falls on his butt. Not taking any damage, so you're fine. So you're prone, but you're still concentrating.
Jesse has a small bit of a brainwave before he starts moving. He activates his boots, but only like 5 feet above the ground, so he's just hovering above it all.
Okay.
Llewyn, would you like a lift?
No. You go up there.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I'll roll acrobatics.
They're just standing there waiting. They have prepared their weapons. So you've all gone. Okay. Next again. Oops. This goes again. Okay, and it's down to 150 feet. Wafflehouse, your movements.
Yeah. I've got to pick myself up and then movement and dash, so I can only get to there this turn. And then I'll do another acrobatics. Oh, I fall on my butt again.
Okay. It's very slippery under your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a swamp. It's the ground is almost like quicksand or something, with the water that's gone over it.
This seemed like a really good idea at the time, and now I've spent more time on the floor. So.
Yep.
There we
Llewyn.
are.
Okay, Llewyn is continuing to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, I'm just doing my regular movement speed. Do I need to do an acrobatics as well?
No.
Okay, perfect. What I will do is, you're prone, aren't you, Dak?
Yep.
Do you mind if I shove you through the dirt to make you move slightly faster?
You do you.
Yeah, okay, if that's the case then, I'm just going to use my little hand to just push you 5 foot forward.
Thank you.
So 5 foot away from you. Okay.
It doesn't have to be away from me.
Target is move 5 foot towards you or away from you.
Yeah, so could I move him there?
No.
Next to
Yeah. Okay.
Easy, you get to move 5 foot forward, Dak. And then, could I use the spell Mold Earth to just try and clear a bit of a passage for at least one of the 5 foot halfway through to give Dak somewhere to get sure footing?
Waldorf doesn't do that.
I couldn't use it to just sort of flatten some of the earth halfway between.
It's
here and
just
Dak.
covered in water. There's about sort of foot of water on it, which is now mixing with the mud that's there, and it's just very slick underfoot.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case,
Oh dear.
Oh,
what's happened?
All right. So you done? Wafflehouse, are you all done?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
All gone. Yep.
So they are just standing back, holding actions. And then back to the Waffle House again.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to do the wave for us again, please.
So the wave crashes into the anti-magic shield, just disappears.
I saw that coming.
Well, I didn't.
And the Wafflehouse let fire at Dersius and JC. They were holding their actions. 100, so it's long range for both of you.
We
Okay.
closed the distance a bit.
So, Wafflehouse, first one, gets 3 bolt attacks. 16 against Dersius.
No.
No, wrong thing, wrong button. 18 against Dersius.
No.
12 against Dersius.
No.
Second one is 22 against Dersius.
Yes.
So it's 21 piercing and 13 psychic damage.
Okay. Thank you.
And you're now frightened of this one it burns a soul. You're now frightened of it.
Hey.
Just going to put a strange mark on it. You are frightened of it, so you can't get closer to him. And from the other side, they are going to attack you, JC.
Yep.
And that will be 24 to hit.
One kind dodge that, but yes.
So 19 piercing and 9 psychic damage.
Yep.
And you are frightened of him.
Oh.
Next attack is natural 1.
Nope, I misses.
20.
That one hits.
16 piercing and 9 psychic damage. 24. That's
Yeah, that
30 damage altogether. 18.
Meets beat, so yeah.
That's 20. And 24, which is another 28 damage. So basically, poof, 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 poof. It's a little bit of that meme with that person being shot by loads and loads of arrows. These big arrows have come through and whacked you. Okay. Wafflehouse. So Dersius and JC are frightened.
I'll take my movement anyway, just so they're not too far ahead.
So the question is, DM, while that's happening,
Yep.
what do we count as moving closer, and which one was it that I can't move closer to?
The ones on the left of the machine. So a feature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls whilst the source of its fear is within line of sight. You can't willingly move closer to the thing. So it's these guys here.
Sure.
On there.
Does that count as closer if I go?
Yes, it
towards
does. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay. What if I go directly north?
No, that counts as getting closer.
Okay.
So 165 feet away, so you can't go within 165 feet of it.
Okay.
Actually, so you can go north then. Okay, you can go north.
I can go north. Excellent. All right then. Fine. I'm going to yell at JC. I assume I know this anyway. At JC, I'll go for the source of yours if you go for the source of mine.
Yep.
Okay, that's what you do.
I am moving and acrobatics.
Yes, please. Yep. $15. You're fine.
Yeah.
You got foresight up.
With the fact that I'm doing my hover thing just off the ground, do I have to do
No,
the
you don't.
acrobatics?
No, you don't. But you would pass it anyway because of your very high skills.
Yeah, and also, because I'm going to use movement and an action to dash, I'm going to bonus action to hide behind this plant. Assuming
Okay.
that plant is big enough.
Yes. It's also it's everything's slightly obscured anyway because of the smoke.
Yeah.
So you can hide, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That'll be me for the moment.
Dak.
Yes, I've taken my movement, not a dash, a regular movement.
Yep.
And I'm kind of snookered now.
What's the plan?
It was a plan, and that did not have the interaction with the magic shield that I was expecting. So it sort of threw me off slightly.
It created something we could move in with. You know,
Yeah.
it was our battering ram.
Yeah. I think for the time being, I just need to play support for Dersius and JC. So, having moved, I will take the dodge for the time being. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sensible. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Okay. For Team Awesome in the background, I don't want us being hit by these arrows, so let's create some cover. So Llewyn's going to take one of the spells he's transcribed from Terra's spellbook, and he's going to wave his hands, and suddenly out of the muddy earth, I'm going to raise a big set of cover walls, and I'm going to put very basic crenellations in them. So if we were so inquired, you could peek over and fire spells back.
Okay.
And it's got a range of 120 feet, so I can start it anywhere of 120 feet. So if I can, DM, it can be created. It is 10 by 10 foot panels. So what I'm going to do is, if I draw the rough shape, could you draw over the top of that for me? Which is roughly like that.
I will try. No, it's not letting me do that. Freehand. There you
go. The bad news for you does is I'll put you on the other side of this, but for myself and Dak, this is 10 foot high, although there's a couple of sections. If I just do a little thing here with blue, could I say that sort of here, 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 and here, they're a little they've been dropped down by 5 foot to create these little crenulations that we can use.
So these creatures will be able to see over that, the 5 foot bit.
But if in the next turn, I'm assuming that would give us at least some cover in the next turn. We can get
if it's crenulations, give you +2 to your cover. If you kept it 10 feet height all the way around, they wouldn't be able to see over it.
Cool. So if, say for example, Dak and I were standing here, we'd have full cover. But if we were standing anywhere next to within 5 foot of the crenulations, we'd only have +2.
I mean, you can make arrow slit type thing, which will give you sort of +5 cover.
Yeah, so it's a choice of if we want to stand there and fire spells, we get cover, or we can stay out of eye shot and avoid all the damage. We've got to get there first. Awesome. So
it's 3 inches thick.
Yeah, 6 inches thick because I've only used 10 foot by 10 foot. So that's 6 inches thick.
Okay, fine.
And of course, I forgot to roll this at the start. Okay, interesting. Llewyn's body quivers in anticipation to see what happens next.
Okay, so you done? Okay.
I am done.
Okay, so JC, you are hiding. They cannot see you.
Yes.
But they've got their bows out, waiting to see if there's any movement there at all. Against Dersius, these two Wobbleasses will launch at you.
Yay.
They will have disadvantage because of foresight and because of range. 18 to hit.
No.
18 to hit.
No.
23 to hit.
Yes.
That's 13 piercing and 6 psychic damage.
Okay.
And he is going to spend 1 soul, and you are frightened of him for the next minute.
Okie dokie.
The other one is going to do 3 attacks as well. 24 to hit. That is 29 piercing, 29 damage altogether.
Yep.
14, 17.
No.
And you are frightened. Okay.
Yep.
And the Marilith just stands there waving its arms at you. And he yells at you a challenge in an alien language you don't understand. So, is it going to do that? No, it's not going to do that. Okay, that's them done. Back to the Waffle House.
Dak's going to call out to JC to come here. Dak's going to move to here and get JC to come to him. JC, would you do so?
Yes, I will.
Cool.
So are you sneaking, JC?
It can be. It'll
Okay.
still be within the distance I've got.
Yeah, okay. You are... If you're moving, if you're sneaking, make a sneak roll.
26.
Yeah, no problem. You manage you use the smoke banks to move. Yep.
Cool. So with JC near, I will whisper to him, be generous with kindness as I cast Foresight on JC.
Oh, nice!
E.
Okay.
Push the button, Dak. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I know. Something terrible, I'm sure. If you try to sleep in the next 24 hours, a tiny shadow creature will appear next to you and keep you awake. Oh, it's the rocks all over again.
Yeah. Yes, we're still here.
Take my place on the bridge, Dak.
Okay. Basically means you can't get a long rest in the next 24 hours.
Yep. That'll be fun, I'm sure.
Okay. So you have foresight on you. Dersis, you cannot go through the wall.
I thought there was a crenellation there. Is that not what happened?
You'd have to jump over. You'd have to. Well, that's 5 foot up, so you'd have to make a athletics roll for me to try and scale over it.
Okay. I'll scoot around this side then, if that's okay, because I am terrified of these horrible things now, and they're really super horrible. They seemed like normal arrow creatures a second ago, but now I've worked out that actually they were hiding some horrific demon form that's going to eat me alive.
They will eat you alive. This is these guys
running away.
And you've got great big bolts. You and JC have got great big bolts sticking out of you. I'd like to think that they're sticking out of your chest, Lord Darcy, and you just get woohoo, and you just take them, you just cut them in half, so you just got the stubs of the arrows in you now.
It would look heroic if I wasn't running away like a scaredy cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And Llewyn.
Okay, Llewyn, realising he's still in the line of fire, is going to try and just get straight next to cover. So he's going to use his action to cast Dimension Door. So let's see what happens before I move. Oh, yay! That's a beneficial one.
Yep.
As I'm just going to pop myself boom behind the wall there with cover, and I get 5 hit points back. You get at the start of each of your turns. Oh, okay. Not including this one.
Yep.
Excellent. And I will be prepared to start returning fire.
Okay.
Again, quite literally.
So the Wobbleasses are just standing there. The Marilith is here, barking orders. You cannot see what they're doing because you're all now behind this cover. JC, you are... Yeah, you can't see any of them. Okay. Okay, so back to Wafflehouse. What are you doing?
They're horrible. They're like 50 foot tall. One of them hit me with an arrow that's big enough.
You can't see it now, so that you're not scared of them if you can't see them.
Oh, I don't think they're that bad. The moment I come around the corner, sorry, Chasey,
there you go.
Scared again.
You
go first.
I was asking if I go round the corner to go back towards them and I see them, will I instantly be scared again?
So you just, I would say, now you've lost the frightened thing. You are not. You and JC can't be fighting them again. Not for this combat, at least.
Okay. Okie dokie. Sorry, JC, you go.
That's fine. I was going to say I'm going to move to there, which will be movement and bonus, and that will put me in range to shoot at this one here.
So you're moving out there, are you?
Yes.
That's a normal movement, yeah.
Yeah, a full normal movement.
So
and,
when you do that, they all of those who can see you will launch arrows at you.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think he can, but these two can. So you get 6 arrows being fired at you.
Yep.
You got foresight on now, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 14.
Nope.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
31, 80 piercing and 13 psychic damage. Your foresight is that of doom. 15 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
14.
Nope.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 22 damage.
Yeah.
And 16.
No, that misses.
Okay.
Thank absolute Christ, because JC is extremely bad on health now. He's a pincushion, but he will fire back.
Go for
That
it.
was a very interesting move.
With 18.
So what's the range of your crossbow?
120, and that's 115. Yeah, 115.
Okay. So you don't have long range with this crossbow because you're in low light. And you have advantage.
Yep.
So you do sneak attack.
Yay.
So
48.
so 48 damage.
Yes.
Nice. It just grunts a bit.
At least we hit something.
Yeah, it's not good odds really.
Yeah, it's been a slow start.
Okay. So you're doing anything else, JC?
Coughing up half of my innards with blood and gore and all that, but that will be me.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I can't move. I've done my movement, I've done my bonus action, I've done my action.
Okay. You are gonna be shot at next go. You know that, don't you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, anybody else doing anything?
Can I go?
Yep.
Can I see JC
No,
with
you
all
can't.
these arrows?
There's a 10-foot wall in the way.
Even if I come here with the accreditation I created.
Just.
Yes, if I can see him, I'm going to get JC the hell out of there before he kills himself.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to point my finger at you, and a little green beam is going to come out. Now, before you get transported, let's see what fun thing happens. Well, I'm behind cover, but they're not going to know where I am from now on.
They do, and they get to launch arrows at you.
Cool. First things first, JC, you pop next to me behind the wall.
Okay.
Yay.
So you get 6 attacks against you with these despair
yeah.
bolts. You get +2 to your armor class because of the crenulation you said.
Yep.
So that is and it's I think it's long range for them still.
So that one's a miss.
That is 125 feet, which is it's normal range for them now. So that is 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. 21 to hit.
That would hit, but I am going to use shield on that,
Yep.
and then I'm going to have to roll mild magic surge.
Okay.
Oh, great! And everyone can now hear Llewyn's internal screaming.
Okay.
Because you've got telepathic bond on you now.
1, 2, 3, 18. Another 3, 26.
26 hits.
That's 9 piercing and 11 psychic damage.
Hold on. So that's 20 damage. Yup.
And 12 to hit.
That one misses. So one hits, the others miss.
Okay. So that was their held actions. Yep.
Am I frightened?
No, they're not spending any more souls on that.
Okay, and I need to do a Constitution saving throw against that. I think that might do it.
So how many you were hit twice? Once. Once. Okay. So that'll do it. Easily do it. Yep.
Now telepathic bond is up, I'm just going to telepathically speak to the assuming I know it's there.
Yep.
Probably yell anyway. Are we amending the plan? If not, I'll run in and kill everything, or at least go out in a blaze of glory. Sorry, go on.
Forget, Llewyn is screaming internally as well because he's still got that effect on him.
Yeah. The telepathic bond. You are over shouting into everybody's heads as well.
Llewyn is just going to say in a very loud, annoying voice that he's going to exchange artillery with these wobble-ass on the left. And for the love of God, JC, don't run out into the open, because you'll get porcupined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, wasn't it?
Yeah. At least I did some damage.
Yeah.
Did I see? I thought I saw something. Nah. Okay. So that's them done. So they are just holding their actions. They've got their bows ready and they're just panning around to see if there's anybody who's a target. Llewyn, did you stay there or did you move back slightly?
If I could have, I would have moved out.
Yep. So you're not in sight now. Okay. And how long does the Wall of Stone stay up for?
So it is a concentration spell for 10 minutes.
Okay. They've got all the time in the world.
She's got 10 minutes to live.
No. Okay. So they're just standing there.
What we could do is I can use things like minor image to try and create the image of someone peeking over the top, and then someone could use that to... oh wait, Llewyn doesn't have minor image, really? Huh.
Stay the line!
Yeah, no, I'm amazed by that. I always assumed that Llewyn did have it. Well, I would use major image, but that would drop the wall. So, should I do World War
Tell
I
JC
tactics?
what you want him to do. He does have that.
Has anyone got a helmet I can stick on the top of my staff of ice?
Probably not.
Lord Darcy puts his hand up.
Does an arrow just go through his hand as he sticks over the top of the wall? This is very much World War I trench warfare at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, is there anything we can work in tandem that one person can cause a distraction and the other person can take the shot?
Well, I can do minor image and major image. Minor illusion and major image.
I mean, my plan was to try and confusion on the Meredith, but
If
that's a crapshoot as to whether that works.
If you could do a major image, because that you can make that lifelike and look like one of us, and it reacts and is way more versatile than minor illusion. Dak and I can wait at the parapets for them to fire the arrows, and we can then go round and fire back at them.
Yeah. So you want me to make an image of us doing what? Running south, north,
Not even that.
hula?
Not even that. Make it subtle. So make it look as though one of us is like a shooter, standing out the window, pointing, and they'll all fire the arrows at it. And while they're doing that, we then give covering fire from our side.
I have an idea.
A cunning
So
plan.
I will. Yes, I will do a major image of all of us in the middle, climbing over this wall. Our outfits, however, are changed a bit, and they happen to be World War I style armor uniforms like Blackadder.
And you're going up over ladders, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that, and basically, what do you do? So the arrows come, and there are 3, 6, 9, 12 arrows that come and hit this image. What do you do?
Yeah.
What happens to the things in the image?
Right, the ones that get hit get sort of they do the sort of feigning of grabbing it and sort of falling backwards, and the ones that
Ham it
don't
up.
get hit, come to them and sort of hold their head, scream, like
Okay.
proper sort of.
Okay, so they've all fired at these images.
Whilst one yells, "Baltic."
When I hear the thunks of the arrows going down, I will say, using our new telepathic pod now, and I'm going to poke my head and torso round the parapet, and I'm going to fireball these two over here, because that's just within range of me.
Go for it.
Quick question: do you want me to do a wild magic for that?
Oh yes, please. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will...
So you get all
That
expended.
would be good if I was a torso.
I'll give you a level 3 spell slot back.
Sweet.
Oh! Well,
my head literally just cuts out, then you give me what?
Level 3 spell slot.
Level 3, thank you.
Yep. So
I I intended to cast Fireball, but instead, a whole bunch of.
You cast that as well. So basically, the Fireball goes first, and the Jim's magic missiles are surrounding it on all sides. So first of all, do the Fireball effect.
Okay. So the Fireball is going to be a 29 total.
Saves. 24 to save.
Yep, that's
27 to save.
They both succeed, so they take half of 29, which is 16. 14.
There you go.
14, yep.
14 points of fire damage.
And they have fire resistance, so they take 7.
Okay, good to know. And then I get to do Jim's magic missile. Now, I need to make an attack roll for this, don't I?
You need to make, I think it is... do we actually have Jim's magic missile on there?
We don't, but I can make do with as well. So I cast it at 3rd level, and it's a 1st level spell. So I get to.
No,
I get to add. So it's 6 darts in total.
So let's have a look and see Jim's magic missile. I've got it on my phone. Jim. So it says here, you create 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts of magical force. If the attack roll score critical, you do 5d4 force damage. 2d4 if a hit, 5d4 and force damage. If the attack roll for any missile is a 1, all missiles miss their targets and blow up in your face, dealing 1 force damage per missile to you.
Okay. So I'm just going to use just a regular spell attack roll. I'll just make them all go against this one here. So it's going to be 6. So first one's a 27. Second one's an 18.
Hit.
Third one's a 17.
Misses.
Fourth one is a 15.
Misses.
The next one's a 13. Well, this is just
That's
gradually
a natural
going down.
1.
A natural 1. Okay.
So they all turn round and hit you for 5. Oh, hold on. You get 3 plus. You get 1 dart for each one. So
Does
you
shield block this like the regular one?
So this hits you for. So you had 3, 4, 5 of them. So you take 5 force damage.
Does shield? 5 force damage is fine. I'm HP neutral at the moment because I get my healing at the start of turn. So I'll take that. And then with that, I'm going to then get out of sight again and put my back against the wall.
Yep. Okay.
Jack, you'll go quick.
Cool. I will then move up to the window, and we will attempt for a confusion on the Meredith.
On the Meredith, yep.
Yeah, and we'll see how that goes.
So he has to do something. He has to make a.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Advantage saving throws at spells. 19.
Fail. It's confused.
Oh yes.
And I'm gonna move back to where I was.
Okay. He's slightly confused by Blackadder and Lieutenant George and Baldrick going over the top.
I mean, that's a very fair reaction.
Yeah. Okay, so confused. So do you? Okay, and Dersius, are you doing anything?
I've regained some hit points from second wind, but I'm hanging around now. There seems to be an artillery game going on.
Yep. Okay. And now to them. They are holding their fire for people to come. The Mirrorlith has to do. So, could you roll a 1d10 for me, please?
Certainly can. 8.
8. Creature uses action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. Nothing was in its reach.
Nothing's in the reach.
Nothing is when it's within. Oh no, that's interesting.
It's always very worrying when you do.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like where this is going.
No, it's not within 10 feet. Okay. I just wondered if he was going to attack the Shieldbreaker, but the Shieldbreaker is actually not within 10 feet of it. So he won't. Okay, so he just stands there, does nothing. Okay.
Well, that's better than an action.
Okay. There goes now. As I said, these eye guys are. They're going to take cover. Give them some extra support. These guys are going to take cover. Let's give them +2 to their armor class. Okay, that's them done. Back to Wafflehouse.
Right. We can try and use the major image again. We're going to have to throw something else at them this time, because as far as they're aware, some of us duplicated ourselves and then died horribly.
Yeah. I'm quite limited as to what I can do to help now, because now I'm concentrating on confusion, and I have almost no spell slots left, so I'm not sure how much help I'm going to be.
So I can always have a horde of civilians see the Waffle House getting felled, and so therefore charge to the aid.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to do that, create like a portal or something them coming out of.
Yeah, go full Avengers.
Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let me also do the wild magic. Midas touch next.
I don't know what it is, JC. Every time you cast a spell, you crash the APIs. Don't know what you're doing.
I'm just that good.
Yep.
That's the most powerful spell in his repertoire. DM Deletus.
Universe Crashes.
Okay. Hopefully it's back.
It'd be really, really handy if I was right up next to one of the enemies. But
okay. So I'm going to say now that only 2 of the Wobbleasses will actually fire at these things, because the other 2 now know that there's something amiss here.
That makes sense.
They're not stupid, these ones. They have an intelligence of 16, so they do understand these things. Okay. So some of them are holding their action still.
Which one's fired? Just out of interest, DM.
The 2 closest to the Shieldbreaker.
These 2.
So that one and this one.
Okay. What I could do, Decius, is I can hurl the most dangerous object I can think of at them, which is you.
do not touch me.
This is going to require a bit of tandem work, so I can move you within 90 feet of them, assuming nothing goes wrong. And then, if you can make the movement, I think, to get into their space, or you might take a shot.
I'm fine with that.
If that's the case, then I'm going to move my movement speed. Is it fair enough to say, DM, that I can duck underneath this wall, or am I going to get shot?
No, I'll let you duck. No, I'll let you do that. Yep.
And then I'm going to have to poke my head up for this, because I need to see where I'm aiming. So Llewyn's going to sort of poke his head over the top as he starts pointing his finger.
Do you want me to charge out first, and then you look out, see me, and throw me?
No, because I need you probably need your full movement speed for this. So
okay, so they one of them can't see you, but the other one can. So one at the top, he's going to fire 3 arrows at you.
Okay.
With a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
So that's 17 piercing and 15 psychic damage.
Ouch. That's minus 32.
So do a concentration roll for the wall. That's fine.
That's a success. And then he's got 2 more.
And 2 more. Natural 1 and 24 to hit.
I'm going to shield that last one.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
add the extra cover just allows me to avoid that. And then, right, I'm going to have to do 2 of these. So first one for the shield.
You're starting to get enormous.
Man, Llewyn looks ridiculous at the moment. He's got a big beard, he's gaining and losing hit points every turn, he's morbidly obese now, and I can only move 5 feet at the moment.
Yep.
Oh god. How long does this last?
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay, but In the meantime, Llewyn's still got enough weight on him to point his finger at you, Dersius, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to move you 90 feet. So I should click the button first. So I'm going to move you 90 feet, which gets you there.
Woohoo!
Yep, go for it.
I'm going to push the button again.
Yep.
And then you see this little.
You look
next to me.
stupid! You look stupid! You look stupid!
Llewyn's lovely obese form is now being taunted by this little pixie next to him.
I was going around with a trumpet. Dun, 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 dun.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then Llewyn's going to just slink down
Okay.
because his knees now hurt, so he's going to take cover.
So, Lord Darcy, you are there.
Yay! Can I move up to them and start hitting people, please?
You can move whatever your movement is. Yep.
Excellent. I will chonk myself in there.
Okay. You're going to have to climb on that tree root, so you're going to have to actually with an athletics roll or acrobatics roll of your choice. It's not going to be difficult, so I think you'll make it without a problem. So you stand over them and you can start swinging woohoo if you wish.
Oh, I'd like to, please.
Go for it. Which one are you attacking?
The one directly north of me, please.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so that is you wild magic wild weapon master thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's 3
Also-
hits. So it's 10, 21, 27, 37, 48, 56, 66, 76, 78 damage on the one that's north of you. Yep. Doesn't like it, but he's still there.
Oh, I might action search them for a bit of fun if
Go
that's
for
okay.
it. Go for
Well,
it.
it'd be rude not to.
So no crits here at all. So
Oh.
they all. Oh no, the first one misses.
Yeah.
And the second 2 hit. So you do 10, 22, 27, 37, 45, 55, 60 damage. So he's injured, but he is still there.
Oh, these are tough blighters, these
They
ones.
are. Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Yes. I'm going to take my movement and duck under that one and get myself to this one.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Tidal Wave at the Merilith from behind to sort of try and get it to fall towards us, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So that's a DC 20 Dexterity save, please.
Dex. 10.
Fails. That's 19 bludgeoning damage, and I believe they're not prone as well.
He is not prone. And he
Yeah.
takes 19 damage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
And
nice.
Take myself back to there. Lovely.
Nice. Very good. There goes now. So, these 2 wobbleasses at the bottom are just holding their weapons ready. The Marilith has to make a... It should have done it at the end of his last go, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
He needs to
wisdom,
make
yeah.
wisdom saving throw. With a 25.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So he comes... he just stands up. That's half his movement. And then he's going to go... he disappears
Oh, shit.
and reappears just here.
Of course he does.
Teleports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but that's his action, so he can't do anything more. That is his action. Okay. That's him done. The 2 against Dersius. They are going to do Banishing Touch.
Okay.
The first one is going to attack you with Banishing Touch, which is a 10 to hit.
No.
And the second one does the same, which is a Oh, that's a shame. 16 to hit.
No, that is a shame.
It is a big shame. I just need to go for a wee, and then I'll be back.
That's not weird. That's going to mould about missing a 20.
JC's really not happy about this Marilift thing. You know, he's on a scale of 1 to 165. He's got 2.
I mean, my fat up going to do the only thing I can do, which is I'm going to point my finger at him and make it disappear.
Oh shit! I mean, yeah, that'll work.
I immediately was like, where can I hide? Where can I hide? Where can I hide?
I mean, honestly, JC, we kind of do that because you do the most damage at us.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to give you advantage on everything, so you can go poke everything in sight.
Well, if I come up then to here, poke it, and then you do the banishment, so at least we do some damage.
Oh no! I can't do banishment. The wall will do that. I'm going to just use the stupid on it.
Fair enough.
That's a form of banishment.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, for the next minute, I can only move 5 feet per round.
Actually, for the next minute, any creature I touch during combat turns to gold.
Oh, we made a Meredith statue. Let's go.
Okay, so they both missed him. Missed Dursius, which is disappointing.
Sorry about that.
So back over to the Wafflehouse again.
I think JC has a plan.
JC, if my mouse won't connect me, will come up behind this Marilith, and he will tickle the end of the tail. And courtesy of my previous wild magic roll, of any creature that I touch within 1 minute in combat or general turns to gold.
So you're going to attack him, yeah?
Little tickle on the tail.
Okay. Well, you can still attack him if you wish to.
I just want to turn to gold. It is shiny.
But you can do both. You can attack him, and that will still count as a touch.
Go on then. We'll give them some kindness in their life of a 30.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you stab him in his tail. Doing 40 damage. And what happens? He has to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw. 15.
Fails. I suppose he's an 18.
Oh!
So, what happens then? Use
So he
petrify. So
starts,
basically, he starts.
yeah.
So basically, he is now restrained.
Yep. He's gold and shiny.
He's now restrained. So let's just take the confused marker off. Now the restrained marker. Okay. Restrained marker. Okay. Nice. Dak.
Cool.
Just to check, DM, is the Merilith now a gold statue, or is this like petrification? It takes a few rounds.
It takes 3 rounds.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Yes, I am a little closer than I would like to be, so I'm going to...
He counts as restrained, so now, because he's petrified. It's starting to petrify. So with restrained, you won't be able to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, he wouldn't... Ah,
No.
marvellous. Okay.
I will also use the rest of my movement then just to, back away a little bit.
Yeah, I want to get myself to the other side to... Oh, I can't go quite that far. I'll get myself to there.
Okay.
And then... where's Decius? All the ways up there.
Hello.
Much too far away. Okay, Alright, yeah, I'll have to take the dodge action for the time being.
Okay.
You don't got anything you can hit the Merilith with?
I really want to retain spell slots for Healing Word or something if I need it.
Okay.
You don't have any cantrips? No, okay. No, that's fine.
No, not particularly. Not that don't involve me getting closer, and I don't really want to do that.
Okay. Llewyn's
Llewyn.
Llewyn's gonna
waddle. You waddle.
His big feet 5 foot closer.
Yep.
With that, he's going to.
You remember you get
reach out
5 hit points back each turn.
I know, and I've got
Yep.
20 temporary hit points, all
Yep.
at the low cost of my AC reducing. So, I don't even know how to calculate my AC at the moment. It's way up and down. But what I am going to do is I am going to try and mess with the mind of this horrible Nerylith. I'm going to use Psychic Lance on it. So could it make an intelligence save?
Wow.
6.
That is unlucky for it. So it takes 22 points of psychic damage, if it can.
It can.
And it is incapacitated until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Let's have another thing. So let's have that one then. Incapacitated.
I just want it to sit there and be quiet as it gradually gets turned into a statue.
Okay. Nice. Does he lose anything on saving throws and things?
Sorry, how do you mean?
Does he lose save anything on a saving throw?
Like hex sort of thing. You mean?
No.
No, not this turn. However, I also need to make a wild magic surge.
Yeah.
Oh look,
He's
there's
back.
2 of them now. So
Um,
Llewyn now has 2 little fairies fat shaming him.
Yep.
It's now Thompson.
But yes, it is now incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
I don't think I took his damage. How much damage are you doing him?
22.
I don't think I took his damage off. Okay. So bits of gold get chipped off him as you do this.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all right. It might reduce the total value, but that's preferable to being eaten by it.
Okay. Justice, have
Be
we done?
quiet and be a statue.
Justice, have we done you yet?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
Do some hitting, please.
Yep. Do some hitting.
Woohoo!
good
Hey,
start.
natural 20. 20 and 23. So 3 hits. So the first gets a top one, yeah?
Yep.
So natural 20, it just disappears with the first hit.
Okay.
Okay, so next one, it will be the one next to him, which is 10, 25, 32, 42, 45, 60. Okay, and you have an extra attack if you wish to use it.
Yes, please. Woohoo!
Another crit, jeez. 28, 38, 48, 53 damage. And he actually, even for Demon, he looks slightly scared.
Who wouldn't be?
And his arms are in front of him, trying to stop Woohoo, which is just going round and round and making a strange woohoo noise. Okay.
And that'll be Dersius.
Okay. That's Dersius done. So it's now over to them. The Marylith is incapacitated to the end of his go, but he has to make.
Until the start of my next go.
Okay. But he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Oops, wrong button. Constitution saving throw. 17.
No, still under. Only just, but still under.
Okay. That didn't work. Why is it not letting me do that? Okay, 2 then. Okay. And the Wobbleass, which is attacking... there's one Wobbleass left attacking you, Lord Darcy.
Yep.
And he is going with a Banishing Touch. With a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. These 2 Wobbleasses, they come forward. But they're not particularly fast. And they've got their bows out and they're ready to fire at anybody who's around. The Arcanoloth at the back is just sitting there, just watching what you're doing, Lord Darcy.
Okay.
Okay, he's not interested really. That is them done. Back to the Waffle House.
I would like to heal myself this round if possible.
You certainly can. You got 2. How many? Got 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Healing word on myself, and I also need to do a thingy for that. Don't
Yep. Your voice comes from a spot 30 feet from a place of your choosing. Can I choose it, please? It comes from the Marylith's mouth.
I? Go for it. Kills me.
Okay, and you heal yourself for 10 hit points of damage.
Yes. 10 is better than nothing.
Actually, you can choose where the voice comes from. It can come from anywhere. Even come from Llewyn's mouth if you wish. Okay.
I would have had it come from Dirtius' mouth, but he's out of range. So.
Okay. Dak and Llewyn, whichever order you want.
I'm going to try and just keep this Merilith pinned in place and unable to do anything as it turns into a statue. So again, I'm just going to try and do another psychic glance on it to just try and keep it incapacitated. So can it make another intelligence save?
Intelligence saving throw? 16.
It's still not enough, I'm afraid. So again, it just remains incapacitated as I'm just keeping its mind shut.
But how much damage do you do?
That's 18 points of psychic damage.
18, yeah.
I am also quickly going to use up some of my movement just to get myself away from the Mara they want to deal with, so you know.
Okay.
And Wild Magic Surge. Oh! That's very useful to know. Llewyn's aura is glowing.
It is, absolutely. You can see crosshairs. Now you've got an aiming bot. And Dak, what are you doing?
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal and word JC since he's in a little
Fable.
Yeah, that would be my luck. So, 18 points of healing, JC.
Yep.
Thank you.
Confusion. Centered on you, Llewyn and JC are now all confused.
So I hope you can all beat a 20.
What's the save?
Wisdom saving throw against a 20.
Lol, nope.
JC passes, Llewyn fails, Dak fails. Okay. So confused. Nice. God, it's just terrible. What carnage. Lord Darcy.
Yeah.
Quick question. The fact this probably might ensue the death of JC, I need to ask, what's going to happen to stuff like the wolf now they're confused?
You can still concentrate.
Yeah. You have no idea what concentrate is really for or what it's doing, but you can still do it.
But you'll see Dak and Llewyn having a fisty fight. It'll be a slapping fight.
It really will be.
Yeah.
You're the enemy. No, you are.
Pull his feathers.
So, Lord Darcy, what are you doing?
I'll take some swings if that's okay.
Yeah, you certainly can.
Woohoo!
Oh, blimey. So, hit and two crits. I'm not even going to do the maths. Actually, do the maths. Let's see what it is. 10, 25, 35, 45, 56, 66, 74, 84, 92, 97, 114, 128 damage.
Woohoo!
And he just goes down. And you still have a bonus attack as well.
Well, I was about to say that. Can I hit him again, please?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Excellent.
Squelch. And another natural 20.
I've wasted that one.
You have. And he just splats into pieces. But it felt good.
Yeah, this is why when we're in trouble, we just throw out the wild honey badger and just let him do his thing and just see what's left afterwards.
I will do a bit of movement. I just need to quickly work out exactly which way I want to go.
Yep. Okay. So it's over to them now. So these guys come forward by 30 feet. 30. Can they see anybody? I'm going to say you're that far behind the wall that they can't see through the crenellations. Now, the Marolith. He is incapacitated.
He is.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. 24.
It was going so well.
Okay. But he's still restrained. He needs to get 3 successes or 3 petrifications.
Oh.
So, back to you guys. JC, you're fine. You're not confused. So I'll let you go first. We've lost you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can now. Yep.
I'll move down a little bit so I can shoot past Dak, and I'm going to shoot the Meredith if I can.
Go for it.
21.
Actually, no, he's restrained. You have it's 30. So that's 49 damage. Nice.
Yep.
He's looking very injured now.
I want to destroy my gold statue.
But if he goes back to if he dies, the gold statue just disappears into nothingness. Llewyn.
Right, I've got to roll a d10 first.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
7.
7. I use my action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. Well, there's only one person within my reach.
No, you're not within his reach because he's 10 feet away.
I have a staff, which when I hold with 2 hands has a reach of 10 feet.
I'm going to get bonked, don't I?
Sorry.
Hold it. The Meredith. So you roll a d6 for me, threes. 1, 2, 3 is a Meredith. You hit, and 4, 5, 6 it's Dak because 1, 2, 3 you hit the Meredith because that's 10. That's 10 feet. That's 10 feet away from you too.
Now you say I hit the Meredith.
But he's restrained, so you have advantage on the attack.
Yes, I think you're misunderestimating how bad Llewyn is at this at the moment.
Yep.
It's a 17.
Okay.
The 0 damage is impressive.
Nope, misses.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. You can't do 0 damage. The minimum you can do is 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage, yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I missed anyway because I'm weak as sin.
Okay.
Oh, wait a sec. Does it say anything about concentration when I'm confused? Because that's a very valid point. If it drops concentration,
I don't think it affects.
I did ask that.
I don't think it affects concentration.
no, it doesn't.
You can't take you can't have a reaction. You and your behaviour is a bit odd, but you can still
So
concentrate.
Llewyn is spinning around with his staff of ice in his hand.
Okay.
So it's like total wipeout.
Okay. So roll your wisdom saving throw then. At the end of your turn.
Okay, I love wisdom saving throws. I'm so good at them. That's a 9.
Are you still confused, Dak?
I rolled a 3, which I think means I do nothing at all.
You do nothing at all. And roll your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. 28.
Yeah, you pass. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's over to Lord Darcy.
Yes. The best I can really do is just carry on moving, I suppose, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry on up north to go and check out this fellow. Seems quite interesting. So I'll move
Yep.
and dash.
Okay. Okay. Back to them.
Dak, come back.
This Meredith is going to. So it's restrained. He's going to make a Constitution saving throw. And gets 27. So that's 2-2.
Yeah. I think we're just going to have to kill it.
And the Alcanoloth looks at you, Lord Darcy, as you're approaching.
Yep.
He says he's got this thing in his hand. He just sits on the floor. He's not doing anything with you. He's just looking at you.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry, are you passing me the turn or?
So I've just done all the kind of stuff. So it's back to the Wafflehouse again.
What about the Meredith?
He is restrained. Can't do anything.
It's only got 5 foot range. I would assume because he's a large creature.
He has a 5-foot range with his swords, but he does have a tail. I'm just going to say he can't do it because he's too restrained. I'm just going to say that at the moment. Okay, so it is over to the Wafflehouse, JC, or Dak or Llewyn, whoever wants to do it.
Who wants to roll the D10 first?
I think you're the only one still confused.
I'll go first then. Right, let's roll a D10. And that's a 4, so I don't get to do anything.
Nope, do nothing at all.
And I get to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of my turn.
Just picking his nose.
That's a 12. That's not enough.
Okay, Dak.
Okay.
Wibble.
Well, we are going to be accosted by those things in a moment. So I think the sensible thing to do is to let JC finish off shooting the Merilith.
Yeah. I'll come up and I'll poke it with kindness.
Yeah.
Go for it.
28.
28 hits, and it squeals and dies, and you can see the gold parts of it just start melting, and the actual creature itself turns black into black smoke and ichor. I'm going to say there's enough gold there. There's probably about, from the creature this size, probably about 3,000 gold pieces worth of gold bullion here. Damn. If you can transport it.
Jason will be doing everything he can to put what he can.
So there's a clang as that falls on the floor.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay. So, where do I need to get to make that work? Yeah, so what movement is that? 30, yeah. So I should move myself down to here. And then I'm going to cast Confusion once again and see if we can confuse these
as you do that, they are going to fire on you as you see him. So they've held their actions to do so. So that is going to be 6 bolt attacks. 19 to hit. You have +2 to your armor class.
So where's it gone? 19. So meets beats.
So it's 21 piercing and 10 psychic damage.
So what's that? 31.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
13 piercing and 6 psychic.
18.
24 to hit. That's
that hits.
27 damage altogether.
Okay.
And for the other one is natural 1, 28 to hit for 28 damage, and 19 to hit for 24 damage.
Okay. And then 24.
The ring around your character is getting darker and darker and redder.
Yeah, it's funny that. I got shot in the face.
5 times.
Yeah. Yes, they will try for a confusion on the pair of them.
Go for it.
If wherever that's gone, it's gone. There it is. It's a wisdom saving throw for the pair of them.
So saving throw, saves. Wisdom is a. Do they have advantage on this? No, they don't. 16 and 17.
Both fail.
Both fail. Okay, they're both confused.
Good. Oh. And I'm going to stick my head back round the corner. Now it's full of arrows.
Okay. And you yes, you look like a Dalek with an arrow sticking out of your forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice. Llewyn, JC.
Okay, well, I'm going to go first. So, D10. I can't move.
Nope.
And wisdom saving throw. Oh! 23!
Hey, there he is.
There we go. You're back with us.
Wibble.
Yeah, JC. And you can see these fairies around you saying, "Ah, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. Ha ha ha." And
just better.
Yes. Your beard is made of feathers. Yep.
Yeah, JC's going to do a bit more healing on himself because he can't even drag his head out. So.
Well, they've had their reaction now, so you're safe to fire.
Yeah, I want health, and then also. I'm happy with that one.
Yep. So roll 2d10.
Yeah.
So you get you get 10 hit points back, but the hidden power of the verdant expanse actually makes this better, and your hit points increase by another 13, and your fur has a slightly green luster to it. Okay, nice.
Death now.
Are you doing anything else, or is that all you're doing?
Healing. What was that? Healing word's bonus action. So
Yep.
you still got your action.
You doing anything else?
You're muted.
Sorry. So you said they can't attack us.
They've had their reaction because they shot me in the
Cool.
face.
I will come up the window and I will shoot that one.
Go for it.
But it's only a 16.
16. Misses.
It sails straight past it.
Yeah.
And then I will use my remaining movement to put myself away from the window, and then that's me done.
Okay, nice. And Lord Darcy.
What I'm going to do, slightly confused by the apathy of this creature. I'm not going to dash this time, and I'm trying to look slightly less threatening. It doesn't seem to care much anyway.
Yep.
But my sword is down, and I'm going to approach this thing at a more sedately pace.
Yep.
Perseus.
Yep.
Oh, it's definitely going to kill you now.
It might do.
Yep.
You put your guard down.
But the sword is by my side, and I'm going to approach it over the next turn or two.
So are you going to try and hit him then?
No.
You're not. Could you just make could you make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Okay. So are you actually going to try and get close to try and hit him?
No, I'm going
Okay.
up close because I want to see what's going on, and I want. Yeah,
Okay.
he's not intending to harm me.
And you can see he sits there, and he has a large hat on his head, which suddenly appears, and you can see great big fruits sitting on this on this hat. And he takes one of the fruits and eats it as a banana, and offers it another banana to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a bit distanced now, but break out fast together.
Yep.
Become allies. Why not?
Yep. And you hear in your mind, you can come and join me for some fruit, if you wish. And we can talk. We can talk payment.
Payment? I don't actually know if I can answer right now, but
You can just hear it in your mind.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Back to the other wobbleasses. Could somebody roll a d10 for me, please?
Who's going to do it? I'll do it. D10.
Go on then.
4 doesn't do anything, and the next one does not. What's a 2? 2 does nothing either, I think. Yeah, 2 does nothing. So they and at the end of their go, they have to get wisdom saving throws. Which is a 10
Fail.
and a 18.
Fail.
Okay, so they're still confused. Okay, nice. And the Canoloth is just sitting there. He's sitting on the ground, on the cushion, with his sort of joypad in his hands. And he's just chewing on a banana at the moment.
Dust is going to carry on making his way toward him if it's
Okay.
my turn.
Yep.
30 gets me to there.
What has he got there? Okay. So he is just sitting there, not doing anything. He just seems to be slightly. He's just odd. He's just really not that bothered that you're here.
Assuming that I can speak to him on my turn, Durst is going to go, "What you doing?"
What's it look like I'm doing? You hear this in your mind. I'm driving this Shieldbreaker. But it doesn't work. And some elves destroyed the creatures that were putting it. But I see you've dispatched some of the demons. So are you going to buy their contract out?
I'm not really sure what that means, but they keep shooting me, so yes, I keep killing them.
Ah, so are you going to buy the contract?
What? How much?
It is 20,000 pieces of gold to hire this machine for 2 days.
I feel like JC suddenly become about always members of the party.
Sorry, say that again?
Why do I have a feeling that JC is going to be coerced to become the poorest?
You all hear this because this actually tunes into the Rory's telepathy that you've got.
If that's the case, JC could go, a deal could be made to Dersius.
We're not buying war machines.
We are an interested party, I'll reply to him.
Okay, well, let's go back to what the rest of you guys are doing. So those wobble asses are there.
Well, I'm going to wobble my ass 5 foot.
Yep.
And that's all I can do because I can only move 5 foot for
Yep.
the next minute.
Okay. And Dak and JC.
Do you want to take some pot shots at them, JC?
Well, I can do, but if they take pot shots at me, you'll be wiping a cat off the floor.
Can they take reactions if they're confused? I don't know.
They can they?
I have no idea. Well, no, because their turn was to do nothing, so they can't have prepared an action.
Alright, well, you can. I've got a healing potion in my pocket if need be. I will step forward to the window.
Yep. And you can see the wobble asses are just sitting there, standing there, sort of looking around, and not paying attention.
Yep, well, 19 to 19.
19. Poof. Doing which one?
That one, the top one.
Okay. So what I'm going to say now is that because they're still confused, you managed to dispatch these 2 wobble asses. Okay.
Doing 2 wobble asses in 1 hour.
Yeah. Well, between you and Dak and they're not passing their saving throws. I'm going to say that these guys are basically managed to destroy. In fact, one of them, this one here, the one at the bottom, runs forward on his next turn, confused, and runs into the anti-magic shield, and he just vanishes as he does so. So they're all gone, and all you hear in your mind is that Lord Darcy is talking to a creature.
And eating a banana if he's still there.
Oh, yep. So you have to be next to him to have taken the banana.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, please sit. Unfortunately, I only have the 1 cushion.
Oh, that's fine. I'll plonk down on the floor next to him.
Now, you want to take on the contract of the Shieldbreaker. 20,000 gold pieces. Or its equivalent in gemstones, or even information. I may even give you a discount for information or lovely scrolls or things. And you can see on his back he's got a backpack, and he's got many scrolls sort of rolled up in it. This is him. Looks like a fox. He's got sort of little pince nez on the end of his nose. He's got his Xbox controller, which is controlling this machine. So, what do you wish to negotiate?
I assume that whilst they're all talking, we could have all moved up.
You can do so. Yep, you can all join in. Your rest of your troop looking worse for wear, I'm afraid.
Yeah, those arrows, they pick a punch.
So, and the rest of you joining?
Yeah.
8 minutes to get there.
I'm going to be a good chunk behind everyone else, but
Okay.
I will wobble my way over.
A good chunk. Is the right way of putting it.
I will drop the stone wall once it is safe to do so.
Yep. And there was therefore. So we're just going to go to. We'll stop battle music, and it's quiet around here. However, you know the demon forces are close.
As a quick side, I will say to Dak and Llewyn, as we've heard obviously about the monetary value, I would have said to them, wait, grab gold, and would have hopefully bought most, if not all, of that gold from the Miralass.
None of you are strong enough to carry that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not strong enough to carry that. This mass isn't muscle.
So you.
Well, I'll bring over a sample and say there's more over there.
And in the distance, you do hear the screams of demons, but around you there are none.
So why are we trying to buy out a war machine now we were supposed to destroy?
Because.
Well,
Let me
think back,
introduce
Dak.
myself. I am Yarrell. I am the purveyor of infernal machines. I sell them to the highest bidder, so they can do what they wish. I have no stake in this conflict, in this rather unpleasant place, but I'm willing to take the contract to another, as the people who, the creatures who took out the previous one seem to have been indisposed. I'm very happy to continue the contract with you, sell it to you.
Think about it, Dak. If the Shieldbreaker's not heading towards Singorn, then it's not going to break any fuel.
No, but all the time it's in play, it's a risk.
Dak.
Yes.
So how cool is this machine? And he says he's got more, and like other stuff, like other infernal stuff.
This is my Mark 7 Shieldbreaker. It is the best breakthrough shields around the most obstinate places. This is very powerful. Unfortunately, it doesn't work very well without being pulled. I'll have to.
Yes.
I'm working on it on the Mark 8, but at the moment, I am struggling a little bit.
Does Llewyn recognise what this thing is?
Or this creature?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your religion or arcana roll?
High.
Okay, yeah, you do. This is something. This is a creature from Gehenna. This is something called a Canaloth. A Carnaloth, sorry. It's one of the Yugoloths, who are evil creatures who basically like sort of infernal mercenaries. They sell themselves to the biggest bidder. They are impartial in these wars, but they have no morals at all.
Interesting.
But their arcana knowledge is pretty spectacularly high. They are slight creatures, but very bright and have knowledge of arcane ways. You know they are strong spellcasters.
Okay. Quick question for you: fiendish or abyssal kind of creature?
Abyssal tend to be sort of chaotic structures. This is Gehenna is sort of between the abyss and the the 9 hells.
So the lawyers. God, I didn't think there was anything more evil. I will greet in my expertly practiced infernal, and greet this Arcanthaloth and introduce myself and inquire to his business on this plane.
You speak this language. I happy to speak my mind, but if you wish to speak in a more prosaic way, I'll be happy to do so. And he just talks to you. You speak the common tongue of sigil?
Llewyn would know what that is.
Yes,
but,
common, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
Indeed, I do speak common, and if I may, with my practiced noble bearing, I will give the normal introductions and salutations that have been drilled into me before I politely ask to speak in common, so all parties may understand.
Okay, and he reaches a banana from his hat, and he plucks it off and gives it to you. No, a pineapple, sorry. Yeah, have a pineapple. Although you are slightly enlarged, maybe you should go on a diet.
Well, they do say that fruit is good for you.
Yes, well, I prefer other things, a little bit more prosaic.
Now, I forgive my tardiness in this situation, dear leader. Could you explain what is going on with this most erudite gentleman in front of us?
What?
What's going on?
I'm totally lost in this situation. Suddenly we're buying arms?
Yes.
I don't understand how we've arrived in this situation.
JC will interject, having heard obviously what through the telepathic thing of what Dirtius was saying. He said that because obviously the demons are now dead, no one's paying the contract. Do we wish to pay the contract? Then the machine is ours.
Yes.
Very correct. You have.
Okay.
Is there a contract that we may peruse?
And he reaches into his pack on his back, and inside there is a contract which written in a language you do not understand. This is the contract I had with parties who will go unnamed for the moment, and this contract in the small print says is that it can be brought out by those with greater resources if the incumbent is indisposed.
Well, this does seem a very valuable artifact to gift over. Surely, though, if the contract has reached some form of breach in terms, then it seems as though the normal terms in such items is a return to provider. It seems as though it's a win-win situation for you. You've been paid and retain control of said item.
But the paragraph 27, subparagraph 4, section B, states that actually the original incumbent of the aforementioned contract, who signed the contract, who would be able to reclaim the contract within times specified, and he goes into legalese jargon.
Can Llewyn try to keep up with it as much as possible?
Make a wisdom roll.
Oh no!
I'm about to say, I think Dak now has got the gist of what's going on here.
15.
Okay, so no, you can't. He's deliberately being a sort of rather obtuse with what he's talking about, and he's using legalese and terms which really, unless you're a lawyer, wouldn't make a lot of sense.
I think we should, at least do what we can to get this thing to not go towards single.
So in summary, he's basically saying that he had a contract with persons not mentioned, who he's not told you about, and that now have the creatures who were with him with this infernal machine, which is his, and he's mercenary and is actually being brought into this contract. Now they're no longer here. He is at liberty because of one of the paragraphs in the subsection whatever, would actually say that this contract can be up for grabs with somebody else if they wish to take over the contract until or unless the original contract holder comes back and reclaims the original contract.
I mean, this seems fraught with dangers that I'm not aware of. I would personally suggest that we came here to destroy this. We should do that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm struggling with, because really, whether this guy is neutral or not is kind of irrelevant. He came here with enemy forces as essentially as their weaponsmith. So killing him and destroying this is the best option for us.
I am not with these creatures. They smell.
Provide services to them. It's
I would provide services to you, and I am sending you my contract. You may find my services invaluable.
That's a very small-minded view, Dak. There are often people working with third parties across all manner of businesses. This gentleman here is merely a purveyor of services.
Exactly, and I would take it as an article of faith if you would not damage the Mark 7 here, because it's taken me a long time to build it.
Okay, so the only realistic alternative to this then is to pay him a huge sum of money to potentially postpone whatever he's doing.
No, I'm sorry. You misunderstood paragraph 27, subparagraph 6, paragraph 3. You can actually buy out the contract for 20,000 gold pieces.
But you personally would retain ownership of this machine once the contract ends.
You
be rehired again.
I could be. Yeah. Of course. That's why I make my living in this universe.
So the long and the short of it is, we could buy it out, postpone whatever you're doing. You could get rehired by the same bunch of goons again, and you could be back here again next week.
It depends on.
Well, it depends how long you want to harm me for. I mean, you could harm me indefinitely, but it would be pricey. But yes, you could do that.
I'm interested by this offer, dear sir. Could you give me the contract, please?
And he gives you the contract.
Oh, excellent!
And you can see some of the bits are redacted, as in the names and things. And he waves a hand over it, and these names are redacted.
I'm assuming that fiends don't operate in the Fey rules, where I said, "Could you give me the contract?" and he gave it to me, so it's mine now.
You've taken over the contract. Oh well, that's very wise. But that would be 20,000 gold pieces, please, to do so.
It's worth a try. Well, there is the matter of collateral in this case. Do you take objects as collateral in place of having the upfront money in case?
No, payment is in full prior to the contract being finalised. Because in this line of work, people often find a way of actually dying on me, which is most disheartening.
Oh, terribly inconvenient.
Could provide a deposit of.
Sorry, I'm losing you. Say that again.
JC could provide a deposit of 3,000 gold pieces worth of gold bullion, which happens to be onto the machine. And then, while staring harshly at Llewyn with the sort of look of, you will be paying me back for this. I might be able to bring the rest of the money up in gems and gold pieces if you so wish.
How about objects or persons which contain gold value? There is something very interesting in this ring here.
What are you? I'm not sure of you mentioning.
I'm going to suggest that, can you guys negotiate? Llewyn is going to do his best to make his way through the jargon and legalese of this paper. Now, could I use, in a strange way, my calligrapher's set I imagine this is written in cursive and dense paragraphs to try.
The contract is in Abyssal.
Yeah. I don't speak Abyssal.
You can't speak it. He has explained it to you.
No, I don't either.
No, none of us speak Abyssal, because otherwise we would have heard all the demons shouting
at
each other.
I couldn't remember what I had or not, and it went off the line, so I had to click it to see them.
Yes, I'm not very keen on signing contracts I don't understand.
Well, that is very wise, particularly with the those from the Nine Hells. They have a way of being tricksy in their contracts. I think that's very wise, but I'm quite happy to translate this or draw up a new contract in whichever language you wish.
I must say, I'm really struggling to find a compelling reason to do any of this.
Well,
none of this logically makes any sense to go with what he said.
Let's put it this way, Dak. Dear Mr. Arcamplov, I do apologise. I didn't have your formal introduction.
I forgot what I called him.
Oh.
Was it Yori? Was it? I think it was Yori.
Yori.
Yeah.
Dear Mr. Yori, would it be correct to assume that if we assumed ownership of said device here,
it would be rented for 20,000 gold pieces per 2 days.
I understand. And is there any sort of insurance agreement on said item? Obviously, it's a very dangerous plane, and the neighbourhood's really gone downhill recently, and I would want some compensation should it be damaged to no fault of our own.
Well, you take ownership for 2 days, and you bring it back in the same state that I provided to you. There is another contract, and he gets another water scroll out of his backpack. This is something called, I don't know if you've heard of this, it's called insurance, and you can pay extra for my insurance, and this will cover most eventualities if you do take extra damage to the Mark 7.
I mean, the fact he's peddling insurance is enough to kill him, surely.
I mean, I'm most intrigued by this offer. Think of all the things we could do with a infernal warbreaker.
Yes, but the point I'm trying to drive home that seems to be eluding everyone is that as soon as we run out of cash, this thing will be rehired by the enemy and it will be back to threaten your city.
But don't forget, Dak, we've only got to delay it a couple of days.
Well, for now, nothing to say it won't be back in next year, 10 years, 100 years' time to do this all over again.
Well, the problem is, if he's not the only one...
No, I will still be here in 100 years, thank you very much.
There could be more of these anyway, so killing him might change nothing. And there was 6 marks before this one, so we know there's at least another 6 out there anyway. So I don't think that stopping him will actually stop anything.
Let's
just have tea whilst we discuss this, and he gets a rudimentary teapot out, and there's a fire. He lights a fire underneath it, and very rapidly the kettle starts to boil.
I'm going to treat this like a Japanese businessman. No one should have to drink their own tea. So I too will get my own kettle out and my own brew of Terra tea leaves. That's spelt with a T-E-R-A-H rather than.
You are certainly civilized. And I assume have you all introduced yourself to him?
Begrudgingly.
Yes, did you?
Yep.
Yes. Probably doesn't have enough sense not to.
So well, that is very civilized of you, Llewyn. You are a strange creature. I have to say, your body is morphing, and the weight gain suddenly disappears, and you go back to your normal size again. But you've still got a white feather beard, and I mean, you all look pretty ropey now. Let me make tea. And I have I have some refreshments. I actually learnt of from a similar creature from your world. These things are called cucumber sandwiches. I don't know if you ever met a gentleman by the name of Ali the Magnificent. He introduced me to cucumber sandwiches, and these are very impressive.
You have met Ali.
I have. I count him as one of my friends, and he has on occasion acquired services from me too.
Ali the Giant Slayer? No, I don't believe this.
Ah, yes, I did hear a story of him felling 78 frost giants. I believe it was.
I have heard this very same story, gentlemen. This is a man with very powerful friends. Ali the Giant Slayer is one of the most famous wizards of any universe I've ever heard of.
Well, you've all met him in the Kymel battle ring, because he was particularly useless, if you seem to remember.
But I wasn't there. I was in suspended animation at that time, so Llewyn has never met Ali.
He would have been, yeah.
Were you for the Kymel thing?
In Kymel, I was playing my wife at the time.
Oh,
trying to track
Muriel.
her
Oh,
down.
yes, you were. Yes, of course you were.
So all of Ali's reputation for me is living up to his mythical reputation.
Yeah. Well,
200 frost giants.
No, that would be ridiculous. Even Ali the Magnificent would be unable to do that, I suspect. But anyway, and he pours tea for you and gives cucumber sandwiches, which are quite pleasant. They taste well. Do you all consume them?
I'm too busy prepping my kettle. I'm doing my best to try and make this the best pour of brew I can make.
So he offers tea and cucumber sandwiches to the rest of you. Do you have it? Do you have
No,
them?
Dak-
It's loving this. Sorry, Dak.
Dak will politely refuse.
Oh,
Yeah, JT will work.
it is slightly sort of disarming. But Lord Darcy, I think you said you called yourself Lord of what? I've not heard of Lord Darcy.
Decius, I am a Lord of Singorn.
Oh, and he gets another parchment out and he says, "Could you describe your lineage to me?"
Decius does tell him about his parents, but he doesn't really understand the lineage part of it. So he just says, "Yeah, Frank and Sheila."
I haven't heard of a Frank and Sheila. They must be powerful indeed to have you fruit of their loins.
Oh well, of course.
So,
To create me, they had to be pretty amazing.
and this tea it's like it's sweet chai, really. It's sweet milky tea, and the cucumber sandwiches are very refreshing. They're a little white bread with the crust being cut off, bit of butter and sort of fresh thin slices of cucumber. It's very nice indeed.
Oh, you're quite a charming fellow. I didn't know that I'd find someone like you out here.
Well, I get about and I'm a businessman. Some very strange noises in the background there. So back to the contract. So would you wish to buy out the contract and take it over, or shall I wait for the original parties to reclaim the contract that they have already partaken of?
I think we need a bit of time to think this one over.
No, we're just getting hustled. It's like you pay us or we just carry on.
Well, I tell you what, why didn't you think about it all week? And we'll be back next week.
Great idea.
Yeah.
And I will drink...
JT will get another question in of if we don't necessarily want to hire the Shieldbreaker, is there other services you can do?
Sorry, can you say that again? You'll keep cutting out.
JT, if you don't necessarily want to hire the Shieldbreaker, are there other services that we could hire from you to protect the city? For us to mull over as well.
I couldn't catch that. Sorry.
I think your mic's a bit busted.
He said about other services to protect the city.
Oh
perhaps.
well, I have other things I could offer. Of course, it comes at costs. I have the use of my arcane skills, but I unfortunately only have the Mark 7 with me here. I'd have to disappear back to my workshops to bring other things. I have the Marks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 got broken, which was disappointing. But these things happen. And the Mark 8 is not really ready to be rolled out yet. We have other things which you may find of benefit, and I can lend you my excellence in my arcane skills and my knowledge of the planes. All this comes, of course, at cost, and contracts will be signed, and monies and fees agreed, and I will be your at your will for as long as the contract is there. These cucumber sandwiches are really rather pleasant. If you ever see that Ali the Magnificent, would you thank him for me for this recipe? It is really rather splendid.
Indeed. It almost has taste.
Oh, it does. It is very pleasant. So, and he just states there, says, I will wait your thoughts. If you wish to discuss this yourselves, I will retreat a little bit. so you can communicate amongst yourselves if you wish. And I'm sure you will make the right decision.
Indeed, I think we will. I think we will have a discussion and decide what to do in prompt time next week.
Excellent.
Maybe with a certain person popping out of the ring to give his input.
Okay. So we will then stop properly there now. Well done.
Thank you. That was almost good use of tactics by us. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, originally sort of having a sheep there and punching it was took the game away, and then this great big wall of water. Of course, as soon as it hit the anti-magic shield, just dissipated.
Yeah, I was I'm a bit confused because that's not my understanding of how the anti-magic stuff works. But
Why is it not?
Because the spell was cast outside of the area of effect, so it's just the area of effect that it covers. The spell isn't effective within. So my understanding would be there would be like a capsule-sized hole in the wave, but it would move around it.
Oh, have I done a boo-boo?
I mean, it's well said. It worked out at the end, and it was good fun anyway. It's actually
is a shield breaker, so it's designed to break spells.
Yeah, exactly. It's its own thing, so that's what threw me off. I was like, oh, okay, change your plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we reached the inevitable point of war magic, which is trench warfare.
Yeah, exactly.
He was just sniping.
I studied for years to practice this art of warfare, which is hiding in a different way. I think we also got very lucky that Big Snake Lady was kept in place for so long, because that could be disastrous.
Yes.
You should do a wizard war.
Fairly with a Constitution saving throw of +10, I think it was.
Oh,
with
my
advantage. She just kept failing that.
Yeah, what are the odds?
I mean, I would have had to get Llewyn's ultimate line of "Don't make me wobble my ass over there."
But JC, what were you doing just running out like that?
Someone's got to play the hero.
But that's the term is the forlorn hope.
Yeah.
It's always the first one through the breach.
I mean, that's very Saving Private Ryan opening scene as JC runs out and gets gunned down by the machine guns.
Yeah, that's what our big machine guns.
Don't worry, JC. If you don't advance far enough towards the enemy, I'll hit you with disintegrate. Make sure you're properly motivated.
Don't make their job easier.
Yes, but think of the morale of the rest of the group when they should fear me more than the bad guy.
Like a commissar.
Oh! Please don't mention the words commissar. Llewyn's already one step away from being an unsanctioned psycho.
Oh God.
All that's missing is the head explosion.
Yeah. We're gonna have to have a serious think what we want to do with this guy though, because I can't see.
Can I give you the rundown on my thoughts quickly?
Yeah, please, because I'm really struggling with this.
So basically, from my perspective, like we can try and kill and destroy this thing. One, we have no idea if that we're capable of that. Two, I don't know how powerful this guy is or what will happen if we try that.
Very true.
20,000 gold, it's a lot, but if it effectively solves the problem, it's 20. If we were back at single and they said, "You want to just pay 20,000 gold and you just win," and it doesn't come to single, and you'd probably go, "Actually, that's something we can do."
And JC does have the means, with the use of funds in the portal hole and other pieces on him, to cover that.
Yeah, true, but this relies entirely on a contract written in a language you don't understand, on the faith of word of someone that we've just met that we know is completely morally bankrupt.
I mean, all I'm going to say is infernal creatures tend to abide to a set of laws and codes. They're not like demons who just do whatever they want all the time.
So you know that Yogoloths are neutral evil. They're mercenaries. They're from Gehenna.
They still strike me as a hierarchy type, though.
Oh yeah. They will. If you sign a contract, the contract lawyers there are infernal and non-infernal beings which will insist a contract is honoured.
I know, we could see my old buddy again.
Exactly that.
I like to think that, considering I did the Marit a favour a long time ago, that, you might just let it go this time.
Oh, no.
No, absolutely not. But they operate both ways as well, so you can do some fun stuff. You try and sneak in something into the contract where the greed of the Arcanthaloth will make it renege on the contract accidentally, and then it gets dragged away by Marit, which is very funny.
Yep.
But we got to stick our heads together and work out. Does anyone know any lawyers?
Yeah, this is kind of the problem. Is none of us are really equipped to deal with this problem in a way that's going to be guaranteed. So we could really just be giving him a load of money just to regroup to come back.
It's true.
That sounds like every time we deal with someone in this game.
Yeah, we could very easily create a much bigger problem for ourselves.
Don't forget, as I said, we only have to delay it a couple of days, and then the timeline changes.
Yes, but we've got no guarantee that we'll even be able to achieve that if we get screwed over in a contract.
I mean, I think we should put Dersius as the main driver on this. So when the insurance claim comes, he's the one who's to pay most of the overhead. And Dersius, I'm going to pitch it to you like it's the Dukes of Hazzard. You can drive this into the other Warbreakers.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yep, well, we'll have to have a think about that one.
Yep. I vote we have the machine.
I've really confused you here now, haven't I?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I think what I'm struggling with the most is it seems like it's won the rest of the group over fairly easily, and considering we've just met this guy and because of the nature of what he is, I can't see any reason why they would have done that easily.
Why the bloodlust?
It's not bloodlust. It's the fact that we've just met a guy that is inherently untrustworthy, unless you've got a contract, which may or may not make the situation better.
Why is he inherently untrustworthy?
I know this is profiling.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. But sometimes profile is right.
You murder hobo.
I look forward to your political run in a few years, Dak. I see you've been FaceTiming with Bazir again.
Yeah, well, I was in the group originally with him. It's some habits rough to rub off. Yeah, no, I don't know. This seems like such a bad idea, but it seems like everyone's just bought into it really easily, and that's really concerning.
I mean, what are you talking about? Llewyn always thinks his plans through. Let's have a think about it over the week.
Yeah,
I will come up with some plans, and then we can put our heads together and decide what to do next week.
Cool.
So, Llewyn, I think you had probably another extra 30 hit points at the end of that from your Wild Magic Surge.
Oh, excellent. Well, in that entire combat, I lost 4 hit points then.
Yep.
It's almost worth all the beratement I got from the fairies.
As I said, I went from 132 to 53.
I'm afraid I've got to run, guys, but I will see everyone next week.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right.
See you there.
All right. Take care, guys. Well done for surviving the trench warfare.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.